So to get our hands dirty on some real stuff is I downloaded some CAD exercise files from the internet. You can just Google it and then you find something. I think I can use them for example purposes. And this is this block, and we are going to make it with FreeCAD. The first thing we do is we're going to make this L shape. Then we take out this feature, and then this hole, and then this slide, and then here is also some kind of cut out at the bottom. And as soon as we have done that, then we have finished. You see all the dimensions here, and we are also going to use that dimensions in the exact same way. So we start with making an L shape. I just put it a bit on the side so I can see it, but maybe you can't. We start with part design, and in tasks we have create a sketch, and we are going to create that sketch on the YZ line. So it's basically away from us and up in this direction. So in plain English, we make it from the side. So we make an L shape, all roughly. We throw in all the details while working. So first thing I want to do is to get it to the center point with a coincident constraint. Then I see that this one's not vertical, and now everything's vertical or horizontal, so I throw in some dimensions now. This one is 146. 146. This one dimension is 90. So 90. I have to zoom out a little bit. Oh yeah, I do that with right mouse button and then fit all. Very nice feature. This is 36. Come on. Here it is. 36, and the other one is, I have to drag it a little, it is 25. Okay, so I select this. It becomes all nice and green, which means that we did a good job. Now we are going to make a pad out of it. We close the sketch. I wish I could rotate, but there is some strange bug in the navigation, at least on my machine, and I found out that I can get over it, work around it by changing the navigation style 1 or 2 times, and then I can turn it around again with my Alt button. So now we have a sketch, and we are going to make a pad out of it. And we are not just going to make a pad out of it, we are going to make, dimension. The dimension is 72, and we do that symmetric to plane, which means that the YZ plane is still in the very middle of our model, which is going to be very useful later on to get the holes in the middle of the model. So now we have this. And we are going now to make this interesting cutout. So select this face, and okay, first say okay. You cannot do anything until you have closed off your task. So if your FreeCAD is behaving a bit strange, always check if there is not a task open. That was a click too much. Create a sketch. It nicely turns it to where we want it. And this cutout basically consists of a square and a circle, like this. This circle should be on the Z axis, so I select these two and then put them on top of each other. So now the center of the circle is constrained to this axis, and it is 48 high. So I still have the 0 point, which is good. So I don't have to get in the extra line of this. And I make this, come on. I make this 48. As it is in the sketch, I make this. The radius is, pardon, 30. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I already did it. 30. This one is horizontal. This is 30. 30. Now I need this line to make the dimension of 24 between this and this. So I now pick this edge. So it's nice pink and purple or whatever, yeah, magenta. This becomes 24. 24. And I would like to have this line and this line on the sides. Several ways of doing it. For example, I could say take the line, take the point, and they are on top of each other. So what FreeCAD then does is to look in the direction of this straight line and then put this point on this line. So they don't have to be really on top of each other, but it is kind of extended. I hope that is somehow clear. You do that here as well. And now it's fully constrained. Hooray. And now I on purpose made a little interesting mistake to show you that FreeCAD does not allow you when sketch lines go through each other, which is now the case because we have a complete square and a complete circle. So if I now make a pocket, you see things that we don't like to see. So the first thing we do is don't panic. Because we just have to change our sketch a little bit. So, so just go here, double select. So it is only one shape and not two intersecting shapes that we have here like now. There's quite an easy way of doing it, and that is this tool called trim. And that is going to cut a piece of the circle between these two lines. So if you do it like this, and then like this, and then like this. No, something went wrong here. Control Z. No. This one again, yeah. It's not completely bug free, I think. Okay, interesting. Close. Well, this looks much better now, which is not. Okay, just do some Control Z stuff. Again, we get out a part of the circle here. Oh, that was too much. Why is it deleting that one? I don't know. Okay. Good. Close. So what we have now is this. This is a complete sketch. It's not completely bug-free, as you see, but you, with some patience, you get it all done. Then okay. The nice thing, if we can again look at the sketch, is that FreeCAD did for us some work. Namely, this circle are now two arcs, two half circles, and of course they should have the same size. And you see here that it automatically added some equal constraints. It also made some constraints to get this line and this line still aligned. And of course it made also a constraint here that the centers of these two arcs are still at the same point. So you could have also made this by making a line, another line, and a circle. The downside of that is that you then have to do all these things by yourself. So the way doing it in this way is, again, letting FreeCAD doing the work instead of you. So that was the difficult part. Now we go to the easier part. Again, I cannot rotate for some buggy reason. I just change it again, and now I am here. I can hide my sketch, just don't want to see it. Good, all easy. We make another sketch here for the hole. For that, I like to have part of the circle. It's not wanting to give me a part of the circle. Ah, that's a pity. Okay, maybe in the next version. So I still have to find to define the height of the circle. So that is then this point and the origin point, and that is also 48. It's a pity that I cannot use the center of the circle, and I put it on this axis, and then the only thing I have to do is to define the radius. The diameter is 24, so the radius is the half, which is 12. Okay, close, make a pocket, and make sure that it goes through all. What is now remaining, oh sorry, I have to do OK first. Now remaining is this thing.